just did a lot of ministry there with adults and with families, and really driven to try to capture the next generation within the home and through the parents and through discipling parents and all those type of things. So I kind of led our discipleship process and have a real heart for training up, like you said, Timothy's training up people to live out what God's called and redeemed them to be. So,
well, you and I are going to get along great because you have a heart for families.
That's right.
And my husband did the same thing, led adult ministry, and then went into a senior pastorship. And let me tell you, that's good stomping grounds. That's training ground in the making, because when you're in there, groveling with those families and trying to, as you well know, you got to save a lot of them.
That's right.
'Cause, they're beating each other up out there. So, but that is really good training ground. So when we get back, I know that behind every pastor there is a calling on the heart, and there is a story, as I have said. And we're going to hear Brian's story. So, I don't know. I've just been told that it's quite a story. So, you just get ready. I've whetted your appetites. When we get back, we're going to be visiting more with Brian Stone, who is the new senior pastor at Valley View Church. And, of course, his comrades here as well. Don't go away. There's more today on Just Ask Joyce.
WFIA, The Spirit.
At Window World, you're going to get our very best quality product at the lowest possible price, right up front. Hi, I'm Kim Foster here for Window World. From the Good Housekeeping Seal to our limited lifetime warranty, for just $60 a month, you get 8 windows installed, plus energy-saving solar zone with approved credit. What a value! Window World guarantees our windows, including labor and glass breakage, for life. Give us a call or visit us online for full financing details at 800-NEXT-WINDOW or WindowWorldLouisville.com. Window World, simply the best for less.
It's a comedic tale of 2 charming and eccentric ladies who dispense cheer to all, along with elderberry wine spiked with arsenic. But the ladies are not the only murderous members of the Brewster clan. Watch as murder and mystery unfolds in one of the zaniest comedies of the American stage, Arsenic and Old Lace, coming to Derby Dinner Playhouse May 18th. Add a love story, several dead bodies in a window seat, and some very confused cops, and you're sure to enjoy this classic comedy. Call 812-288-8281 for tickets to Arsenic and Old Lace, or visit derbydinner.com.
We all know that Kentucky Kingdom has thrilling rides, like Storm Chaser, the park's 5th roller coaster. But what's equally thrilling is the price of a season pass, only $59.95, just $10 more than a one-day ticket. And that's before benefits like free parking, $1 drinks, and other discounts. Buy online at KentuckyKingdom.com or your local Kroger store. But hurry, offer ends soon. And remember, a season pass pays for itself in just one visit. Enjoy the rest of the summer free.
After a rough day on the range, a feller can get a bit saddle sore. That's why I use Blue Emu Original Super Strength Cream. It works fast and penetrates deep to soothe my tired muscles and joints.
And he don't stink.
And I'll tell you one thing, I had no idea this stuff was so darn handy.
Blue Emu Original Super Strength Cream. Available at all major retailers. It works fast for long-lasting soothing of tired muscles and joints.
And you won't stink.
Compassionate, experienced, respected. Comprehensive Foot and Ankle Centers and Doctors Chris Hubbard and Timothy Hanna understand that your feet are the foundation for taking your body where you need to go. So don't take foot pain lightly. From mild sprains to fracture care, Comprehensive Foot and Ankle's compassionate staff is committed to helping you return to a pain-free, active life. Treatments such as laser therapy for heel pain, Achilles tendonitis, and toenail fungus can get you back on your feet again. Fracture care, arthroscopy of the ankle, diabetic foot care, structural deformities of the foot or ankle. The name says it all. Comprehensive Foot and Ankle can help. So if you have persistent pain in your feet or ankles, give Comprehensive Foot and Ankle a call at 797-3338. That's 797-3338. Office is located in Shepherdsville at the Jewish Hospital Medical Center and in Louisville at Norton Brownsboro Crossings behind Cabela's across from Costco. Call for an appointment today at 797-3338.
You're listening to Just Ask Joyce on WFIA, The Spirit.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and we are visiting with Brian Stone. He's the new senior pastor at Valley View Church. It's just wrote, my husband's pastor at a Christian church, so I'm just like, we'll just roll it all out. We're all Christians.
That's great.
There we go.
We're all Christians.
I like that.
Church, Valley View.
And, of course, we also have Dwayne Moore, who is the worship pastor. Dwayne, we're going to be talking to you a little bit, too. And then we're going to be talking to Dave Carty, who is the executive pastor there. But we're going to talk to you, Dave, about that recovery program that you have there.
Absolutely.
Celebrate Recovery is fabulous program. And I want to encourage our listeners to hear what you've got to say about that, because I know that they have people out there that need that program. So we'll talk about all of that and more right here on Just Ask Joyce. All right, Brian. So we were off air and you were just talking about your dad, and so radio is nothing new to you.
Well, it's been in the family for a while.
It's been in the family for a while.
Yeah, my dad is he's retired now. He was president and COO of Univision Radio, which was a Hispanic Broadcasting Corporation before that, Tichenor Media, all these different. He could describe a lot better than I can, but yeah, he's been in that business for a long time, and so I've been around the radio station a little bit, and yeah, even did a little bit of board operating in college and stuff like that as a job.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And what's his name?
His name's Gary Stone.
Gary. All right,
and he has
Gary.
a book. It's called A Face for Radio.
Really? All right.
Yeah, you can.
I have one of those.
Your local bookstore, I'm sure, or Amazon or somewhere.
Well, we'll have to get him on here and let's talk about that. But all right, so all right, Gary, right? Gary.
I go by Brian.
All right, no, him.
Gary.
I know he's listening.
Yes.
I think he's listening. But anyway, June the 9th, he needs to be here so that he can go with you Father's Day to Huber's.
He is going to be here Father's Day.
Well, there you go. I mean, you've
all
already
working
got the day planned.
See?
You're going to be at Huber's. All
be at
right,
Huber's.
so there you go, guys. If you haven't called that number, you write it down, because I know you don't want to hear Brian's story, because we're about to crank it up big with his story. 812-923-5255 is Huber's number, and at the break, that's when you can call. All right? So, because you'll get to meet Brian and Gary. There you go. So, I mean, the heat's on, buddy. You're committed. All right. Okay, so, all right, every pastor has a story about how, because I'm telling you, when God puts that whammy on your heart, I mean, you can't, you can fight it all you want, but I'm like, you're going to get roped into it, because if he doesn't, he'll spit you out on some shores you don't want to be on. So, where's yours? What's your story? Tell us about how you even, got into this.
Well, my story is really a story about God's grace and just how He redeemed me and rescued me from the pit. So I grew up in kind of a broken home. My parents were divorced when I was young, and through all that experience, I took on a lot of woundedness, I believe, and a lot of bitterness, and believed a lot of things about feeling abandoned, feeling unloved, feeling all of those things. And so I acted out in a lot of anger and a lot of rebellion, and chased a lot of things. All the things the world offers us to comfort that hurt and that pain and the anger that we have, I chased after and tried all
like
of it.
Ecclesiastes.
That's right. So going through there, I ended up dropping out of high school in 10th grade and never graduated high school. I was addicted to crack and cocaine. And
well, okay, we do have a story here, don't we?
And so I dropped out of school. I tried to go to school for a while, but I would not get up out of bed unless I could get high. And so I ended up just not going. And
it broke your parents' heart.
Broke my parents' heart, yeah.
Absolutely,
so they were confused about why I was acting that way, and they didn't have the answer, neither did I. So we didn't necessarily grown up going to church, as far as I remember, that sort of thing. But I got involved. I was angry, and so there's a lot of fighting, a lot of that whole lifestyle went around with drugs. And as a high school dropout, people would ask me, "Hey, can you get us some weed? Can you get us some LSD? Can you get us?" So I was like, "Sure." And so the next thing you know, I'm doing that a little bit, at a small scale level there in Katy, and so doing